Hello, and if you're new to the world of scale model making, welcome on in. If you're short of space, or if you are a beginner to the hobby, then maybe a shelf layout or a shelf diorama like this one is the answer for you. But just how much detail can you cram in? Hi, welcome back to St. Blazey Model World. I'm Roger. This is a small one-track model railway shelf diorama in 00 gauge, and it measures about 8 to 10 inches deep and about 1.2 meters long. But how much detail can we get into a shelf layout? Is it the right answer? Well, it's a good way to learn your craft. There's no doubt about that. And as you can see, we've managed to get a bit of detail into this simple diorama. Let's have a look closer at what's involved. In terms of construction, we've got a couple of different layers of Celotex, and they're all sitting on a 1/2 inch piece of chipboard, just a base. We've added a back scene as well, and we finished the whole thing off with a front piece to close off the detail and the construction elements. What you choose to put into your shelf diorama is of course entirely up to you, but it really is a good way to learn your craft. You can experiment with different techniques, and if it goes wrong, you haven't really spent a lot of time or hopefully wasted quite a bit of money on product. But as I said, it really is a good way to go. And for those of you that don't know my history, I used to build quite a lot of dioramas for museums and exhibitions. So a shelf layout is something I'm very familiar with. Adding some realistic detail to your shelf diorama really is very simple. All you need are a few lifelike situations, such as these passengers waiting at a local countryside bus stop. And because that countryside bus stop is a point of focus in the town or the village, it's also got the phone box and the post box to go with it. What else have we managed to cram in? Well, here we've got a river scene, and because it's a railway diorama, I've put a railway bridge in and a road bridge as well. Single track road bridge, but you know, that's quite common where I live, so it's realistic in that regard. The river itself has a few ripples in it and a little bit of flowing water, and I've cut away the baseboard frontage at the beginning of the layout here, just to give you the impression, at least, that that is a waterfall flowing down onto the floor. Some foliage and some carefully placed trees and scatter complete the scene, and it really does look lifelike. When you're building a diorama like this, it really is important to create the 3D effect. So we've got hedging at the front of our diorama, a road, a little bit of a hillside, a few scenic additions, such as the people at the bus stop. Then we come along to our bridges and our river. And of course, finally, we've got the railway, which is just here at the back, and a back scene. All of these things together really do create a realistic effect and diorama. Have some fun, have some time to experiment. You won't get it right first time, but if you don't, so what? Nobody need ever know. And don't forget that most of this stuff could be recovered to use in a diorama once you've finally learnt your craft. As we take our final look down the line of this diorama, I hope you've enjoyed this one. I know it's been a short one, but it's really just another inspirational video to encourage you to have a go at the world of scale model making. We'll see you next time at St. Blazey Model World. Bye bye for now. Bye bye.